Hello everyone, Stu JT here, and today we got a brand new video, something that is actually coming up. So tomorrow is the 6th anniversary of Darling in the Franxx of the first episode airing, and there's still speculations and stuff with like season 2 coming out or whatever. So I'm scrolling through the internet, more preferably YouTube and whatnot, figuring out like, is there anything new or anything with Darling in the Franxx? So obviously I popped through YouTube and I came across this video. I haven't even reacted to it yet or watched it. Like, okay, this seems interesting. Darling in the Franxx season 2 rumored returns. So it's Darling in the Franxx automatically. You already know it's gonna be liked. I already watched the show over like 31 times, and I'm still gonna watch it no matter what. And I agree with this person. Huge Darling in the Franxx fan. Definitely bought the manga. I'm gonna buy the manga anyway because it's Darling in the Franxx. But we're gonna react to this, figure out what's going on, or
So in this video, I want to talk about this particular series and what is going on with Season 2, because there is a
yet like what season 2 and everything. Nobody knows or nothing. Considering how animes from like what 10 plus years ago are getting to season 2 with that one anime that came out like 2011 is getting a season 2. It's like Kimi no, it's like a romance anime. I am quite excited. I think I did make a video actually about it, uh, of a previous Darling and Frank's video or something where I mentioned it, because Darling and Frank season 2 is possible. It is still possible because it's still likely. It's still popular. Maybe not as much in the United States. It's still popular, but like in Asia, in that it's still popular because even I'm in some Johnny and Frank's group over on like on Facebook and that, like these people from Asia and that still huge fans. There's still like a fan base for Johnny and Frank's, but I really hope a season 2 or something does come out. But
lot of information out there in the grapevines that is technically somewhat correct and technically somewhat incorrect. And
like what he said, there is true statements and then there's not true statements, like throw ups and like that. But
there's a lot more incorrect information than there is correct information.
that is true. That is very true. I do agree.
So I wanted to go over what we do know as factual and just kind of go over
Yes.
stuff that is not true as well, and then give you my thoughts at the end of where things will go based on the information that we have available on the table. So
Like I said, I'm gonna do the same exact thing. My thoughts at the end, like his.
the first thing to go over is the actual source material and, of course, the anime itself. So I've seen some videos talking about season 2 and how some fans have said, oh well, we want a Full Metal Alchemist type system where they will follow the source material more correctly. But here's the thing about the anime is the source material. It is not based on a
Exactly. The anime was based on anime only for one day. One day of the anime airing. The next day the manga came out and been drawn. This anime was an anime only at a time, and then so the manga came out like the day after the first episode aired. So the 14th. And makes sense. You can't just go off an anime only thing. You gotta have like a manga. But it really depends. But yeah,
manga or a light novel or a game and anything. It is completely anime original. The manga
exactly. Anime original.
came after the anime, and that's why things are a little bit weird and more wonky, because the
Exactly. Anime came first before the manga.
manga actually goes against what the anime is about. It actually
Exactly. Two different endings.
does a different ending, which
Exactly. Two different endings instead of what the anime actually follows.
people actually seem to have, what I've noticed, enjoyed more. Again,
Yeah, the manga people kind of enjoy. Like what?
an ending which, because the manga actually goes against what the anime is about. It actually does a different ending which people actually seem to have, what I've noticed, enjoyed more. Again, you may be a different
Exactly. The people prefer the manga ending over the original ending and all that, which it does make sense. But I prefer to be like No hate against both endings, but
Opinion.
it is what it is.
I haven't read it, but
I've saw some tweets and like some online stuff about like I saw stuff. I plan on also buying the manga too as well, but
there are many people that have come out to me and said, hey, I like the manga ending more than the anime ending. That's what they've said to me. So
right, everyone has an opinion. But I prefer both endings. I'm gonna say that right now. I prefer both. Don't really matter to me.
the manga came after it and it did a different ending.
Yes.
So you can't sit there and say, oh, it went against what the manga was about, because no, the anime came first. The other thing
Yes.
too, and I've seen this in a lot of YouTube videos that have claimed that season 2 is going to happen soon because the studios get along. One of the things that was talked about in an interview quite a while ago, that's probably lost in the time of sands and just kind of withered away, was that the studios that were working on this anime, there were two studios, they were collaborating together to make this series. They both did not quite get along. They had conflicting visions of what they wanted the series to be like. One studio wanted to do 2 seasons and one studio just wanted to do 1 season.
What? What? So one studio wanted to do 2 seasons, the other wanted to do one. Wow, I didn't even know about that. Every time yeah, I didn't even know about that. Wow. But the question is, with a season 2, with both Hero and Zero Two, well, not there. How the fuck you gonna continue us? How the hell are you gonna do a season 2? Are you gonna do it after like the 8 years later, like when Zero Two and Hero, meet and then go through the tree, obviously like we've seen, and considering how at the end, Hero's reading the book at the Asaka tree, and then Zero Two fell, and then with the her the bird, like the first episode with the bird fly that was on her wrist, and then at the end credits before it just cuts off, and a new story begins. You see, that is very quite funny. Okay, how the hell are you gonna throw up and a new story begins, but not say nothing for the past like almost 8 years or what, like 6 years, whatever, of the show being out, and a new story begins. To see, they something's going on that we just don't really know about or anything. And a new story begins. That says something. Something.
And Trigger is known, the studio that worked on it, one of them, was very much known for putting aliens in their story.
Huh. So that explains the not Galactosaurs, the okay, Galactosaurs, but the other thing, yeah, okay.
And so you can kind of see at the second half of the series when things kind of went a little bit more wonkos, you can tell that that's Trigger's influence on always putting aliens
Yeah, that does make
in there.
sense. It
And
started
that's one of the biggest
it started to get like, it was good, and then more towards the middle it's like, the fuck is this? It's like, oh well.
issues that happened in the series was that there were two studios that collaborated that didn't see eye to eye.
Yeah, see, that's not a good thing. One, wow.
Now, I don't think it's like something where they wanted to be like real arch enemies or anything. I just think they both had very different choices in what they wanted to do creativity wise. And so that's where a lot of the back and forth happened and why it kind of ended in the way it did. It was very clear that things clearly weren't worked out and finalized properly. And so, again, to each their own. You may like the ending, you may not, but things were a little bit all over the place.
Exactly.
Now, as far as the season 2 goes, there have been rumors out there claiming that season 2 is going to happen, or some type of, I would say, like Blue Exodus, like retconning certain components and all that, or some second season where they are the resurrection and that. None of that I have found has any legitimacy behind it. I've checked multiple sources just to
Yeah, see, it's kind of hard to even, it is possible though. It is possible. What the hell's gonna happen? You gotta continue with Donnie and Franks if they're two gone. Is it gonna happen after they're resurrected? It's like they showed up as kids, and a new story begins. Like, why are you gonna say that, but nothing's gonna happen? I don't get it.
to see if there was anyone that had any like good track record. Nope, none of it's any solid. It's just basically random kid on the internet says thing, hopes to get attention kind of situation. There is a bunch of YouTube videos out there with trailers saying official trailer, and
You know what's funny? I wonder if he saw any of my videos. Random kid? What happens if he saw my videos and could have referenced me? Hey, I was just going off stuff, but I don't know.
in 2024, completely false. As one
Yeah, hell no. This is not no 2024 release or anything's gonna happen anytime soon, or that no one knows when the hell is gonna ever. The only thing we can do is hope for something.
channel that posts them every month, constantly like putting fan like trailers out there, none of those are real. Those are all
Yeah, that's really stupid. Like that one video I made that someone tried to show me a season 2 trailer. No, it wasn't even a fucking trailer. It was like the fucking more towards the end credits and all when they were like they were in school.
fake. Probably some of it's AI made, some of it not so much. It just, yeah.
Yeah,
There are also some channels going out there that were claiming that the studios got along and that it was going to happen. None of that's actually true.
yeah.
Particular one
Nope.
channel known for doing that was Anime World. They were going around claiming that the studios got along and then claiming that it was going to possibly happen, and then soon after that claiming that it was all fake. But pretended that they didn't say any of that. They were attacking other channels saying, oh, well, they made these news. This is why you should probably keep a close eye on a lot of these channels, because a lot of these channels like to say one thing, contradict themselves, delete their old video, and then claim they never said it. If I make a mistake, I'm more than happy to rectify it, and I'll own when I make a mistake, because I am only human, but I'm not going to sit there and pretend I didn't say it and just kind of
Exactly. Which all my videos are still up and all that. I just go off of rumors and all the other stuff.
talk
I'm not gonna delete my videos this week.
out of my
Yeah,
rear end. So, as
yeah,
much as I'm sure
exactly.
some fans would like a season 2 for this series, I don't see that being the case. What would probably make more sense is if they decided to do a remake and followed the manga more closely, but
That is true, but then again, it's kind of like the.
even then, this is the problem. Two studios collaborated on it, which means they both have licensing rights to it.
Oh shit, that's right. They still have license.
Which means if one wants to do something with it, the other one has to kind of agree and
Wow, so they're basically fucking us right now with something with Darling and the Franks. They both owned licensing rights to the anime, but one studio wants to do something, the other doesn't. So it's like if one wants to do something, they have to get the other's agreement, or else it's going in breach of the contract or the breach of licensing issues. So saying if like some company took something or a game, it took of that, they have a license issue, they can sue, and then take that shit down real fast. But it's like, wow, that's actually crazy.
give up licensing right or collaborate together. That is very, very unlikely to
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
happen. They're not particularly probably seeing eye to eye, so they're most likely not going to want to give up the rights to a series that probably is still making some good merchandise out there. So
Yeah, it still makes good merchandise, and also considering how Crunchyroll still time to time post Darling in the Franks pictures. It's like, why are you posting still this stuff even though it came out in 2018? It is still popular with Zero Two. We must protect her at all costs. I know it's kind of fucking stupid to fucking say that, but we gotta protect Zero Two. Oh shit.
that's probably the only times they're really going to agree is licensing stuff for merchandise purposes. I don't think you'll see anything anime related unless something drastically shifts between the two studios.
Yeah, I better fucking hope so. Or else I am legit gonna fucking make a video crying that something finally fucking happened. One day that will happen, hopefully.
Unless both of them just gave up and let another studio roll in and say, hey, we'll take the name and we'll rebuild it completely and give it a new story, but kind of take the baseline inspirations of the idea and take it from there. That could be a possibility, but also very, very much unlikely.
Yeah, but then again, if they're gonna take the base story in that, how is it be called Darling in the Franks but without Zero Two and Hero? Because then now they've been resurrected as we've seen towards, and it says, and a new story begins. What the fuck does that mean? And a new story begins. Is it because the not Calaxosaurs, the Verm said they're vowed to come back again? What the fuck does that mean? Are we gonna get something or not? You're not just gonna say and a new story begins, and then Verm saying they're vowed to come back and destroy her Earth. In that, because you know Zero Two and Hero, what failed? Or they didn't fail, but like they stopped it for a while because the Claxosaurs, the more preferred the Claxosaur princess gave Zero Two the power to get Hero back and all that, and then she gave them the permission to fight the battle, and that's what happened. But it's like how you. I don't get it though.
I understand there are a lot of fans of it that really want a season 2, but
Either season 2, remake, manga, something, please.
everything
I would appreciate anything.
that I've seen online indicates otherwise a big fat no. If you see any channels out there trying to claim otherwise, again, just be skeptical. If I hear something about a season 2, you know me, I'll be jumping on it very quickly
Yes.
as possible, even with my
Yes.
limitations as a human being. But just be
Yes.
very skeptical, because it's very easy for a lot of these channels to post like titles like In The Franxx season 2 release date, and then put like a timer on it, and it's just someone making up a timer, and then it wham.
Yeah, see, that shit is really fucking stupid. Who the hell is gonna believe that? It's not gonna come out in 100+ days or 2024, 2025, or anything. Unless these two studios, Studio Trigger, A1 Pictures, all the studios that collaborated, or whatever between the two studios, unless they see eye to eye, they can make something happen. But other until then, no, they're basically saying fuck you to each other, and not doing nothing. The only thing they're caring about is merchandise and sales for the fucking thing. So yes, anime they need money to do production. Like one season costs like what, a lot of money.
And there's your 200k views. So yeah, again, I'll keep you posted. I know this is a highly requested question that I get asked a lot on the channel, because a lot of people really like it. So again, if you like this
Yes.
video, hit the like, subscribe, and I'll see you beautiful nerds in the next video.
Hell yeah. You know what? This was really good. I can't remember. This was actually really good. Actually, I do. Okay, no more drawing into Frank's videos from him. Oh yeah, no, I really do wish we also get a High School DxD season 5. But guess what? No, we get something fucking different than a season 5. What the fuck? Even the creator himself talked about, if you guys want a season 5 or whatever, please buy the light novel or whatever the fuck it was. It was over on Twitter. Well, guess what? I bought both volume 1 and 2 of the light novel. And guess what? We get something different or whatever. Give us season 5. But don't matter. But yeah, that was Darn and Frank's. Uh, damn, this video was almost 20 minutes long. Holy shit. But yeah, my thoughts. I do hope we get a season 2, or at least, something eventually of it happening. But it's unlikely we're gonna get anything anytime soon. It's still, like I said, like everyone said, including hit, including I can't even pronounce the name. I'm not even gonna, because I don't want to mispronounce it. But it's still likely that it's maybe gonna happen eventually, but not anytime soon or anything. But yeah, that's basically it. But my thoughts. Hopefully something does come soon or whatnot. But yes. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. You guys take care and everything. You guys have a good day, blessed day, whatever day. I'll see you guys later next video. Goodbye.